everyone, how's it going? You ready to have some fun? Woo! Alright, let's talk about Muslims. I'm serious. There's been a lot of tension in Australia recently with the Muslim community. Apparently, everyone thinks if you're a Muslim, you're also a terrorist. And I've been thinking, I thought of two possible reasons why people might think that. Reason number one, maybe it's because of ISIS. People see ISIS is scary, and for some reason ISIS claims to be an Islamic foundation, which I know is total bullshit, because ISIS follows the Quran about as closely as Clive Palmer follows a healthy diet. And Clive Palmer is fat as fuck. So the second reason that I thought of was, well, maybe we inherited this quality from America. Which is stupid, because let's face it, America is dumb and we shouldn't copy anything from them. Let's look at their gun laws, for example. I know. They just had the worst massacre in history, and it is no harder for a person to get their hands on a gun. The only thing that has become harder is a nightclub's ability to advertise free shots after midnight. I'm going to go back to talking about Muslims before I offend anyone. So yeah, I was on Facebook, just scrolling down my newsfeed, and I was reading an article about the Reclaim Australia party, and just this group of people that are trying to eradicate all Muslims from Australia because apparently they've claimed Australia, whatever. But I'm just scrolling down, and after I read that article, I read another article about them. They'd had like a Reclaim Australia rally where they were just protesting their little racist hearts out. And then the next post after that was from a fun facts page, and it was just this little picture, and it said, "Fun fact, mosquitoes kill more than 700,000 people every year." And I think we can all agree that that's a pretty fun fact. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a lot of fun with that fact. About nearly 1 million people dying. A lot of fun. But it made me start to wonder, how come there's no one having anti-mosquito rallies? Because it's clear to me that mosquitoes are more of a threat than Muslims are, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've never been bitten by a Muslim. That's never happened to me. I've never been sitting at home having dinner outside with some Muslim guy just flying around. Like, don't get me wrong, not all mosquitoes are bad. It's just the mosquito extremists that make the rest of them look bad. Alright? So I came up with my own plan to start my own Reclaim Australia party, but instead of targeting mosques, we target mosquitoes. Thank you very much. Thank you. But talking about mosquitoes and things that suck the life out of you, I got myself a girlfriend. That was really harsh. She's here. I'm kidding. I do have myself a girlfriend. She's really lovely. I like her a lot. And I told my friends about her. And as soon as I told them, oh my God, guess what? I got a girlfriend. And they all just kind of looked at me and went, oh yeah, right, Andy. She's imaginary. The joke's on them because so are they. Yeah. But no, as I was saying, my girlfriend is very lovely. I want to treat her like a princess. And when I say that, I mean I want the paparazzi to chase her and cause her to die in a car crash. I'm sorry, Emily. I'm going to move on before she breaks up with me. Does everybody remember when they first had the sex talk with their parents? Because I do, kind of. I was fairly young when I first had the talk. And my parents just gave me the fairly basic talk, like penis, vagina, ejaculate, baby, comes out. Because I was fairly little and she didn't want to scare me with the horrible stuff that people do with their bodies. But just as I got older, it would have been around grade 3, I heard someone older than me talking in the schoolyard. They mentioned like oral sex. Little 3-year-old me was just like, oral sex? My mum never said anything about that. I wonder what that could be. Being the young scholar I am, I came up with my own definition for oral sex. Thought oral, well that's like your mouth and talking and stuff, like you do an oral presentation, so that's just talking. And sex, well, that's sex. So oral sex would just be when you're talking about sex, right? Apparently I was wrong. Because when the school started to do the actual like government-funded sex ed talk, they finished doing the general talk and they're like, alright, so just a bit of other stuff. Do any of you kids know about oral sex? I felt very confident with my answer, so I shot my hand up in the air. I was like, I know about oral sex. I know all about oral sex. I've had oral sex with my parents. I know, right? I had a funny story about me nearly getting my parents arrested. I'll just finish up with one quick little one-liner before I say something too offensive. Why does Donald Trump take anti-anxiety medication? To prevent Hispanic attacks.